It has definitely been great weather for ducks over the last few days. But what about the rest of us? I'll give you all the details in just a few minutes.
Might be talking about the football, but they're also moaning about the weather.
They moan about the weather all the time. I have been doing this job over 2.5 decades. They moan when it's anything other than basically kind of warm and sunny. When it was hot a few weeks ago, they were moaning about that as well. In fairness, though, it has been pretty awful, hasn't it? We saw some very, very grotty conditions this week. We had some really heavy rain. Northern Scotland saw particularly heavy rain yesterday. Lossiemouth recorded nearly an inch of rain. That's more than half a month's worth of rain in just one day. And although we're not even halfway through the month, many parts of the UK have actually already seen more than a month's worth of rain. So if you're moaning, I will let you have this one because it really has been pretty grotty, hasn't it? And I was speaking to my forecasting team earlier on and I said, come on, guys, you've got to give me something. We can't just be talking about the football. We've got to be talking about something which is a little bit more cheerful about the weather. And he said, well, it's looking a little bit more settled towards the beginning of August. And I said, right, I give up. I give up. Let's focus on the football until the weather starts to improve. Anyway, over the next few days, we are looking at signs of improvement. But as we move into the full forecast, I want you to manage your expectations because, let's face it, the bar is reasonably low. Let's have a look now. The graphics and me are having the similar sort of day. Nothing's really working. I think it's because everyone's so excited about the football and so cross about the weather that I'm just on strike now.
We got there in the end. And dry at 8 on Sunday.
Yes,
That's
Sunday.
what we want. Thank you.
Right, I want you to remember that anything other than pelting rain is an improvement on what we've seen recently. So with that in mind, let's have a look ahead to the next few days. We are expecting to see a continuation of the fairly unsettled weather. And if my graphics work, that would be an improvement, wouldn't it? Let's see if they work. No, they're not actually working. Well, if they catch up with me, then you'll be able to see. Oh, there we are. Look, we've even got my name now, so that's a good reminder. My goodness, all this rain is making everything go to pot. OK, over the next few days, we've got showers and bright spells. I'm definitely saying bright rather than sunny spells because, as I say, we're managing our expectations. Some of those showers could be fairly heavy across southwestern parts. The potential for a Metavis weather warning for that across the southwest through tomorrow. The best brightness is always going to be in the south. So let's have a look ahead then. So we look ahead to the end of tonight. Not much happens overnight, so we'll jump ahead to 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it's a largely dry picture. Most of those showers will be continuing across Wales. And as we move into Friday and finally the end of the week, it has been a very long week, hasn't it? We are expecting to see the showers really start to encroach across the far southwestern parts of the UK. And this is where we might get that Met Office weather warning for thunderstorms. So heavy thundery showers across much of Wales and the West Country. Elsewhere, a largely dry picture, but it is going to be still just the risk of a few isolated showers in places. Temperatures a little bit disappointing because of that lack of sunshine. Then we jump ahead then to the picture for Saturday. And as you can see, we're still looking at a fairly cloudy sort of story. We're also looking at a few showers. Again, it's going to be the west and southwestern parts that are likely to see most of those showers. It's cloudy but largely dry if you go further east. And then we jump ahead then to the picture for Sunday. We are doing the whole weekend for you today to see if we can find anything a little bit more cheerful. And on Sunday, we are looking at there we go, there's Sunday. We are expecting to see the best conditions in the south. It is going to be largely dry. This bodes well for Sunday evening. It should be largely dry still at 8 o'clock.